Just the ball.
Am I in there?
That's fine. Cool. She's gonna step on my balls again. I'm just waiting for it. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Tape Thumbs podcast. I'm Cody Liu, and I'm joined, of course, by Zach Carlin at the far end over there. We have Lee Trudell back this week.
Let Lee host.
And look, guys, it's Keith.
Yay.
Keith is back today.
What's up?
Hooray!
It's been like 2.5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. So right off the top, Keith, why don't you tell us what you've been up to for 2 years?
Oh. Well, yeah. I switched gyms, so I work out here now.
Why?
You don't have to answer that.
Yeah, it just didn't, well, it's not a major thing. It just didn't really align with my training goals, I don't think, so.
It didn't align with your training goals?
I just wanted somewhere else to train and focus on me.
Keep going.
You've gotten a lot stronger since you've come here.
Yeah, so basically I was sick of always being broken and not training and not feeling supported in the kind of training that I wanted to do. So I was always trying to be good at like gymnastics and shit, which was breaking me, so.
To be able to do both
Yeah, well,
things.
so I kind of switched gyms, looked for something new, and came here, and Zach was like, in his very tender way, told me that I was weak as shit in all my joints and stuff, so basically took like 3 full months of only doing accessory work, so nothing, literally just accessory work for 3 full months. And then after that, did a little bit of CrossFit and found that I could do it again and wasn't getting beat up, but I was just really weak. So then I decided to get stronger for like 6, 8, 9 months, 10 months, almost a year. Basically, I was only kind of working on strength-focused programming, which was cool. So I basically fixed all of this stuff that was weak and didn't really have to work that hard after to get stronger. So I think I was just kind of neurologically limited.
So you did what 99% of people need to do.
Totally, yeah.
And you swallowed your ego and you did it, and now you're way stronger.
Yeah. Literally 100 pounds on every lift.
Oh, cool.
100 pounds?
I've never been as strong as I am now. And I didn't really, I did strength program, but I really think a lot of it was just doing the accessory stuff. And it just, I think when your body's not afraid of getting injured, it will allow you to kind of just do more, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's kind of what happened, and now I'm trying to figure out what to do next with my gains.
What are you thinking of doing? You want to stay with the strength stuff? I remember we tried to talk you into doing a powerlifting competition.
Oh, yeah.
We were this close to getting you.
Yeah.
And then you...
And I wish I would have now, because I'm now even, I've looked at some of the numbers and I would do...
You'd okay?
Well, I think I would, yeah. Unless there's really elite people there.
Well, I mean, there's there's different levels to everything, right?
Totally.
In sport.
Yeah.
There's the recreational lifters.
Yeah.
And then there's the ones who try to go to the
Well,
army and stuff.
and there's weight classes in powerlifting, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I would be...
You'd be in the upper.
I would be unlimited, so I would be the smallest of the big people, which sucks. Although I could, if I lost, I don't know what, because I'm 225, so I'd have to be under 220. I think to fall
That's
into
not bad. Impossible.
Yeah,
It's
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could do it. I could weigh in a lighter weight class and do it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm kind of struggling with training how I want to train, just training focused on my strengths, which is powerlifting and short workouts as opposed to actual CrossFit, which is fine. I just don't enjoy it.
There's a place for both.
Yeah.
I have a buddy from Ottawa who does powerlifting. Hopefully we can get him on the show. But he also does a little bit of CrossFit, but mostly like interval stuff. They don't really call it CrossFit, but he does implement those HIIT sessions into his
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever I do, I want to not get as big.
You were huge.
Because I got just over 240 pounds, which is big. Anyone that knows me knows for me that's huge. So I want to try and do the same thing and keep the same like strength, but maybe just look like I worked out a little bit.
Yeah.
Just I don't care about being like lean. I don't really care, but I just want to look like I worked out. So
Yeah, that'd be nice.
yeah.
You want to walk into a place and people be like, that guy works out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just even if they wonder, does that guy work out?
Does that guy?
Yeah. Yeah, not like when I walk into a room and it's like, how small is that shirt?
Are those girls' jeans?
Yeah, basically. Doesn't help that I don't have any hair on my legs either.
It's tricky.
Not a bad
Anyway,
problem to have.
Cool. That's awesome. Keith is also my landlord now. I think we mentioned that before.
I think so.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, in the first one, which has been awesome. I get to hang out with his dog when they're not home. Toby. Cool.
Shout out to Toby if he's watching.
Yeah.
Probably will later.
Cool. So this week, I recently watched a video on Facebook about that kind of showcased how crazy, specifically hockey parents get when it comes to their kids and that sport in particular. So I thought we could talk a little bit about that and about just kind of parenting with sports in general, because I think we all grew up playing something or other. No? Oh, well, that's good that you're like the control. Right? We have something to compare that to. And just like kind of our experience with how our parents were with playing sports and things like that, because we were all competitive, I think, in something or for the most part. With you, I think you said you did like taekwondo and stuff, and like went to provincials and things, and you
yeah.
played hockey, and
Everything.
more recently you were a fighter and stuff like that. So I think we can talk about.
I'm being so bitch.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought we could talk a little bit about that this week, just to see what our experiences were like with our parents and sports. Yeah. Who wants to start? Awesome.
Well,
Not all of you at once.
My parents were good. They weren't really helicoptery.
Mm-hmm.
Like they always, like my dad had kind of a hockey bias because he was just a hockey guy growing up. I think it just depends what your parents' interest is,
Yeah, fair enough.
really.
Your parents are really
They're
awesome and
pretty chill.
supportive.
Yeah, they're super, like whatever I chose. My first sport, it's not really a sport, but my first extracurricular activity was tap dancing, actually.
Wait, what?
You're just saying that now?
Yeah.
How do I not know this?
Were you good?
I don't know. I was like 5. I don't know.
Oh man.
And then I naturally started doing karate.
Logical
To,
transition.
Lot-
to,
Yeah.
beat up,
Yeah.
to beat up on
Kids were beating you up.
all the people that beat me, all the people that made
Yeah.
fun of me.
So that you can beat people down and,
Yep.
and then dance on their
I
grave.
just like got the footwork down, and then like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking
No, I
tap
don't know.
dancing? Jesus.
I grew up in a small town, and I was an only child growing up, so like, the more stuff I could get into, the less.
The less,
up in my head
yeah.
I'll be.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, fair enough.
Didn't work.
It didn't work. No, I think
Yeah.
it made it worse. And then what did I do? And then I played, and then I started boxing. And then I started hockey when I was 8. I was a black belt when I was 8.
In karate?
Karate.
I'm not surprised.
That was pretty good.
8-year-old black belt?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was cool.
What's the first one?
White.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those people can beat me up now.
It was like white. I don't know what it's different for any discipline.
Yeah.
Right? So there was like white. Ours was like white, yellow, blue, green, red, black, and then like different, whatever black.
Huh.
Yeah. Then I played hockey, and then boxing, and then badminton, and then
Like
I went
competitively?
to provincials in badminton.
Holy
I
shit.
was actually really good. Yeah. Played for like 3 or 4 years badminton.
Who are you?
Track and field.
Seriously.
Track and field for 2 years. My race was the 800 meter and the javelin. And then what the fuck did I do after that? Hockey. I'll play basketball and football
Yeah.
for 2 years each.
Football makes sense.
Football was fun.
Yeah, there's one. That makes sense.
The one that
Yeah, the one that fits.
yeah. And then after high school, that's when is drugs a sport?
Yeah.
Okay, so drugs.
The way you did it was.
The way I did it was, I was trying to win.
Trying to win at drugs.
And then I moved to Vegas or then I started mixed martial arts. I started mixed martial arts when I was 16, 17. And then I moved to Vegas to pursue it professionally when I was 19. And my parents were really supportive
Jesus.
for every single one of those. More hockey, like I said, my dad was
Yeah.
biased, but like,
Just
I don't know, like, I got really lucky because like my parents were kind of just like, see you at the game. I don't know, they just like let me kind of do my
Yeah.
own. Like, and they trusted the coaches and
Right.
like, and that's the other thing, like a small town, my parents knew the coaches, so they knew like what, like their ideologies and shit were.
Yeah, so you knew what
that
you were getting-
was really
getting
good. So I don't know, my experience is probably a lot different than a lot of people these days. And these days it seems like kids, like the helicopter parenting is like unreal these days. But I do remember playing hockey, like the parents was like all the kids got along for the most part, but then all the parents, that's where all the freaking
Yeah,
drama
that's
was.
where all the craziness
That's where all the drama
happens.
was. Like we would like hear about like parents complaining about like the kids not getting enough ice time. And then like blaming it on the coaches.
Yeah.
But really it's because your kid sucks.
Yeah.
And you can't get over it.
Or like a ref makes a bad call or something, and like especially when you're like in like what is it called now, Timbits or whatever,
Timbits,
right?
Tykes.
Yeah, like a ref makes a bad call, and like you see parents like threatening like this 15-year-old kid
Yeah.
who's reffing this,
I
this
know,
6-year-old game, like Jesus Christ.
Just a 40-year-old man.
Yeah,
Screaming,
like saying they're gonna kill him and stuff, and just like, oh man, like it gets so intense.
Yeah, no, totally. And they like parents they always think their kid's the greatest. Like not all of them, but like the helicopter parents,
Most
the
of
kids
them.
these
For
days.
sure.
Yeah, and it's worse these days because you can't punish your kids anymore. And
Infinitely
they can't
worse.
lose. They get a freaking
So they have,
trophy
and
for
they have
everything.
they have such a sense of entitlement
Oh, so
that,
bad.
but yeah, so that when things don't go their way, I'm sure that fuels it a lot.
Finally, we're talking about stuff I want to talk about.
Yeah,
Can we
I'm-
talk about social justice warriors and entitlement and how everyone
Do
sucks?
that. But like, and I also think like,
It's good stuff.
like nowadays too, is that there are a lot more opportunities for kids as from what I've seen, and because of that, I think parents tend to push their kids even harder because they're say like there's more spots to be able to go somewhere with whatever it is they're doing
Yeah.
because of the added opportunities. And it's not so much as like, oh hey, we're just trying to include everybody, which is
Yeah.
what those opportunities are. It's
Or the
more
parents just don't want to pay for their college. So they're
yeah,
just like,
exactly.
Get a scholarship.
Or like,
Scholarships.
yeah, some guy made it to, like he was like the top scorer in his beer league, so he thinks this kid's gonna make it to the NHL or something.
Don't-
He's gonna ride those coattails
yeah.
so he can blow all this money.
Yeah, and I think a lot of like parents do try to live through their.
Vicariously, yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously it's,
It's sad.
yeah.
It is.
I mean, I think obviously
It
when
means they regret
if you have
everything
kids,
they've done, so
if you
they're
have,
good for it.
yeah, if you have kids and they do well at something, obviously you're proud of them and you want them to do well and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like, yeah, it's like I feel a lot of people take that glory upon themselves when their kid does well, and it's like it should be about the kid and not you.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, having met your parents are like super chill
Yeah.
while still being super supportive.
Yeah,
which
they
is
come to every
cool. Yeah, they go
competition.
to your competitions and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
are encouraging and things like that. I know for me,
You doctor yet?
yeah, my parents, they didn't like discourage me from doing anything. Obviously, like if I wanted to play a sport, they let me play it and do whatever. They weren't so much the like rah, you can do it kind of kind of parents, but like if I played baseball a lot growing up, and then I played hockey for a couple years, and like I played football for 2 weeks in high school, but I quit because it hurts really bad. Well, like anything I wanted to do, they're like, yeah, they're like, if you want to do it, do it. And then they're like, and then if I wanted to quit, they're like, cool, that's money we have to spend on stuff.
Huh.
Right? So like they were kind of, I guess you could say, indifferent about it. So they weren't for or against anything in particular. But yeah, like what did I play growing up? I played Little League baseball, played couple years of hockey, basketball and volleyball were big up through junior high and high school. I got pretty decent at golf as a young person. Yeah.
young?
What?
How young?
I started playing golf when I was like 9,
Oh my god.
and then
I couldn't imagine paying for clubs starting at 9 and then
You
keep
get, like,
growing and
secondhand.
you have to
Yeah.
like.
Well, then
I
once
got my first set of clubs when I was like.
yeah, my first set of clubs, I think I was 7, and then it's just so like my dad would take me to the driving range or something. But I actually started playing golf at around 9, and then I think when I was 12 or 13, I got a pair of adult clubs that I used for a good amount of years. Like they got their money's worth out of those clubs. But yeah, and I got like decent at that, to a point where like when I was graduating in high school, I had considered moving to the States and trying to apply to like a golf program or something in the States.
Cool.
You tried to apply?
Well, I
to
entertained
think
the
about it.
idea of going to the States and applying to a golf program or something like that. But then when I was like 16 or 17, my golfing ability just kind of like plateaued, and I just didn't get any better. 'Cause like between the ages of 13 and 16, I had improved like leaps and bounds. I'd gotten like really good really fast.
With
Yeah.
golf,
And then it
gets
kind of
to
just plateaued and never got any better.
With golf, it gets to a point where you actually have to, like, in order to get better, you just have to practice.
Yeah.
You don't just go out and play a game. You have to
Mhm.
actually, like,
Yeah, you have to spend like a lot of time.
yeah, go to, like, the
like,
putting green,
yeah.
the driving range.
So much time. Like
I imagine it's pretty
Short
hard in golf to address weaknesses and stuff too, right? Like unless you have a coach or something, you
Yeah.
don't really know like what you're doing, right?
like
or
I'd
wrong.
wish like if I had an iPhone
Yeah.
in high school to like film my golf swing and all that kind of
Oh, yeah.
stuff and look at it and do the stuff like I do with my lifts.
Well, there's, like, apps and shit
Yeah,
now, like,
it's
follow,
crazy.
like, the head
Yeah.
speed on the club. And, like,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
But yeah, like I said, my parents weren't discouraging, but weren't again like in my face supportive or anything like that either. They were just kind of in the middle. Do what you want or don't do it. Whatever saves us the most money. What about you, Keith?
I had lots of siblings, so I was only allowed to play the free sports.
Oh yeah,
3 sports?
the free
Oh,
sports.
the free ones.
Yeah.
So lots of track and field, lots of cross country.
Oh yeah, track.
So it's kind of hard to have like crazy parents when you got to run like a 10K race because they're basically there at the start.
Yeah,
And then you
and-
see them for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they're there. At
Yeah,
the
fair
end.
enough.
With martial arts, my parents weren't ever really around. My mom only came to one competition, and it was before I was competing at a black belt level, and she was the crazy one. So you know my mom. She's like
Yeah.
a tiny little like,
Yeah.
quiet lady, and I can just remember her screaming, like kick his ass. Like it was horrible. Like it was almost borderline embarrassing.
Well, that's
So,
okay.
so
That's
she would have
awesome.
been like a crazy supportive,
Yeah.
like, and that's a hard sport to watch too, because you're watching someone
Like,
trying to
yeah.
hurt you. But
Right.
she was crazy. Like I'll never forget her screaming.
That's
like,
hilarious.
it was almost borderline distracting.
You should call the kids you fuck.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
a good line to not cross.
And it was actually that same
back then.
weekend.
I guess.
I had a crazy. So if like when you're in Taekwondo, probably like karate, when you're competing, there can be lots of different levels of people before you get to a black belt level. So I had done years of other martial arts and then switched over to Taekwondo because I just wanted to compete. So when I was competing at like a red belt level, there were red belts there that were not on the same level, and so you sometimes would get mismatched with other kids.
Yeah.
And so I just remember coming into a match for the weekend at provincials, and this kid had his hands down. And it was when you're over 16, you're allowed headshots. And so I remember just being like, "Oh, this is gonna be brutal." So 2 seconds in the round, head kick, he goes down. Everyone kind of makes sure he's okay. We're gonna keep going. He comes out
Was that
again.
10 count in
His-
children's
Yeah.
Taekwondo?
So he comes out again, and his hands are down. And so I'm kind of like bringing my hands up, like, dude, get your hands up. And he doesn't. So literally, the second kick in the second round knocked him out, and his parents went ballistic on me for it. And I'm sitting there being like, and I remember my coach was behind him, being like telling me to time my kicks, like spinning back kick, 3, 2, 1, and it's like, this kid is going to die. Like he's literally just standing there with his hands down, but it was a tournament, so I
Do you
did
have
it.
headgear?
Yeah, but that doesn't stop you from
Right.
No,
Getting
no,
knocked
protects your feet more.
A
than
heel to
anything.
the dome doesn't.
Yeah. Keeps you from breaking your foot on somebody's
And
skull.
his parents were furious at me. Like his dad, I remember his dad like screaming at me, and my coach was there like.
Did you kick
screaming
his
at
dad
him,
in the head?
No. It was terrifying, and I felt horrible for the kid.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was like
That's also his
crazy
own fault.
parents, and then being like, this was the tournament. Like we all knew going into it. That,
Yeah.
What?
It's like it's a sport where there is a risk of getting hit in the head.
Totally.
So why don't you protect your head?
Yeah.
What number of belt is that? Like, what level were you at?
Red is 2 before you get your first Dan black belt.
So it's very high.
Not really, because like it's easy to get. I mean, it's they usually say that you don't actually become elite until you get your black belt, and then it's like your first, second, third. That's
there's
where.
so many,
by
there's so
that
many degrees
point-
of black belt too, though.
Oh, totally. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like 10th
Yeah.
degree.
Like even just like a first degree black belt isn't really
Yeah, it doesn't make you good.
But
at that age.
But
By
you
that
should
point,
know
you should
enough
know to put your hands up.
You should know to put your
You
hands
should
up.
know that probably like before.
Yeah.
Like right away.
Probably
Yeah.
know that you're like,
Like, if
first
you're-
day.
Your dad.
If
should
you're
tell you
drunk,
that
if you're
before you
drunk,
started.
if you're drunk at a bar about to throw down with somebody, you know to put
You
your
know how to
hands
put your
up.
hands
Like,
up. Yeah.
I just reach for my gun.
Seriously. But that's just different styles. Like Taekwondo is not like a transferable skill. Like you couldn't walk into like a MMA gym and do anything to anyone, even with several black belts, because it's not. It's you're,
Still different.
you're still scoring points. Like it's a point sport,
right.
right? So it's not like you're trying to submit someone or whatever.
You're
So
literally just trying to make contact with.
yeah,
certain
so
part
it's
of
not the same by any means. But
Interesting.
Yeah, in the MMA world they call it take one, don't.
yeah, it's not.
You don't hit.
It's not.
You
Yeah,
don't actually hit the
totally.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
So
Crazy. Wow.
So like that dad should have got mad at his kid for not keeping his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
That's
Yeah,
how I look
absolutely.
at that. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
Harley is just on fire.
Yeah, that's cool.
I did nothing, and it was because my parents were like yours.
They're just like, yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah, and so I think they enrolled me in like a year of soccer, and I was like, I hate this.
Yeah, I've
And
heard some
then-
of that. Soccer sucks.
Yeah, soccer's lame. And then I didn't do anything. And then I did kickboxing for a year,
Uh-huh.
I remember, and then quit. And that was when I was like 12. And then I remember really liking football and wanting to do it, but then at that point, like I had zero confidence because I had never done any sports and wasn't like
Right.
athletic at all. And so it's like I wanted to and like went to a thing where they were talking about like, oh, we're starting this football league or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I want to do it. And then I just never did. And then,
No, it went under the couch.
and then I didn't do anything until like ever. In high school, I remember I lifted some weights just like at lunch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only in like
I-
10th grade, and then I gave up.
In high school, the only time I lifted a weight was like in gym class for like the 2 weeks when they did like the weightlifting unit.
Yeah.
So like I literally like bench press once, did a couple
Oh, yeah.
bicep curls or whatever. I didn't actually start working out or lifting weights until I was like 21. Yeah, I was very, very small. Like 50 pounds lighter than I am now.
Wow.
Sweet.
That's wow.
Yeah,
It's like non-existent.
yeah.
95.
Like no, 40 pounds because I graduated from high school at 115 pounds.
That's cool.
I was tiny.
That's impressive.
So skinny.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I think I'm skinny now.
Yeah.
So what was that article actually about? It was about parents being.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even an article. It was a
Or-
video. I was like
okay.
just scrolling through Facebook, and then it was like, it said something about hockey parents. So I like opened it up, and it was literally just like clips of parents getting into fist fights at their kids' hockey games.
Wow.
And just like freaking out at each other. And I'm like, oh my god, it's like, and like I've seen that. Like I played it only a couple of years of minor hockey and stuff like that, but I've seen parents just like go off the rails over like an offside call or something like that in like a
Yeah.
10-year-old's, what is the Atom or whatever hockey game, and it's like they get so wrapped up in it, and I find it interesting.
Yeah, it kind of goes both ways. Like, I don't know, like there's a documentary on Netflix. It's called Trophy Kids. Have you? No,
I've seen it. Like I've watched it.
I watched it. It's pretty messed up. There's a girl who is a golfer. I think she's like 8 or 9. But she like goes and she wins tournaments, and her dad is nuts.
Yeah.
Like pushes her. Like he is the one like people in the major. What do they call it? Major league
The
golf?
PGA or whatever?
PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Like
Major League Golf.
Major League Golf.
Yeah.
They miss a shot. They have a shitty game. They throw their club or something like that.
Yeah.
The little girl is totally calm, and her dad is losing his mind.
his shit.
Like throwing her clubs, pushing her bag over, and
Yeah.
it makes her feel like crap.
Ugh.
Right? And those are the kids that grow up with like daddy issues.
Totally.
like turn into a stripper,
Or just yeah.
And then they meet Cody.
and then they what?
Yeah. Yep.
That derailed that. Or there's the parents who are the opposite, who are always saying, "Good job, no matter what. Here's a trophy. You got last, but you're
And
still
like, and
number
don't
one."
provide any like constructive criticism.
Yeah,
So
no.
that the kid thinks that.
Yeah. So then they go
Nothing's
through life and they don't know how to do anything, and if they ever actually come up to failure, like they
Yeah.
fail at something, and in the real world,
They have
You
no
have to
idea.
get a
nobody
job.
gets a
Yeah.
trophy.
Yeah. And
you
they
go to get
have
a
no
job.
idea how to handle that.
Yeah, and the guy's like, "Well, you don't get the job, but I want it."
Yeah.
Well, you,
Totally.
You can't. You suck. You can't get the job.
Yeah.
And then they have no idea how to handle that.
Yeah.
So it's really like being a
Safe
parent
spaces.
is tough.
I feel like it'd be hard.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Well, the
it's like-
expectation's so different now as a kid because
Yeah.
there's so many people that have gone before you,
Yeah.
and it's so public. Like going back to powerlifting with me, I had this expectation that if I wanted to do a powerlifting meet, I had to be able to pull like a 900-pound deadlift because everyone I follow on Instagram is
Right.
pulling a 900-pound deadlift.
Right.
And it's not really the case. 99% of those people that compete aren't. But that's what you see, and so that's kind of what you expect.
Yeah.
It gets really messed up.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
It's very, with, I guess how public everything is. There's a very grand picture of almost anything that you do, and I've seen it pop up a lot lately with female fitness
Yeah.
posts on Instagram and stuff.
That's
where
all huge now,
They're
like-
actually starting to show like pictures of themselves like showing their abs, and then like the very next picture is of them like not flexing or not using
Yeah.
that right angle or whatever it is, and they look normal. Right?
There
So
was a
it's
big thing about like scandal of those before and after pictures that companies would post, and it was just like, here's a guy who didn't eat for a day and is
Yeah.
sucking in his stomach, and then he goes and eats a meal, and then this is now that's the before picture.
Yeah, and it's literally just like
so-
normal bloating from normal.
Yeah.
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 It's just, that's been a big thing lately is like beauty. What is beauty? And like, it's. I think honestly, I think it's kind of fucked up. So like somebody who is fat, be a guy or a girl, like this person's beautiful no matter what. It's like whatever. If they're happy, cool, but they're gonna have a heart attack. Like
Yeah.
they're not promoting like just be healthy. They're not.
Yeah.
They're promoting what's on the outside.
Absolutely.
With that, right?
Well, yeah, or they're either
Totally.
promoting or debunking myths about physical appearance.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people are like, yeah, you don't have to have 6x abs and all that kind of stuff, which you don't.
No.
But then again, it goes beyond just what
Yeah. If
what
you're like
people
super
look like.
fat, I mean you're just not healthy. You're just gonna
Yeah,
die and
yeah.
put
Yeah, if you're
strain
super
on the
fat,
healthcare
you're like a
system.
slob, you don't take care of yourself, and if you're super fit, then you're vain and you're an
Yeah,
asshole.
'cause
That's
there are-
probably why the whole dad bod thing is so popular.
It's so so cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Because you're not going to offend anyone,
Yeah.
It's true.
right? If you're just
Yeah.
normal, which is
If
so
you just
messed up.
regular- Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because because even if you're on the super fit side, all of a sudden you're like this vain person who
Yeah.
you know,
You're
who
a self-centered
shames
asshole.
anybody who's less healthy or less aesthetically pleasing than you and all that kind of stuff. And it's
Messed up.
when it's a very small percentage of people that look like that.
That's it's brutal. Because then now those people aren't going to be as inclined to go get healthy.
Yeah.
At least for the right reasons. I mean, you got to get healthy for the right reasons. You got to get healthy just because you want to be healthy and live longer and be around for your kids to grow up and shit. Don't get healthy because you saw a Photoshop picture of that Hobbit, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Instagram somewhere.
Who's famous for like her ass, and I don't even like her
It's
ass.
disgusting. See that picture that Alex Parker posted?
Yeah.
She's sitting on the two
On the two-
bossy balls
Oh.
and then had it side by side.
Friggin'
with Kim
amazing. It's
Kardashian's
so
fake
funny.
ass.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that
was
was the
funny.
best. Yeah, like having it's so weird. It's like stuff like that. Like having a huge ass for the sake of just having a huge ass is so
Yeah.
pointless to me. Like
It's because you're not Armenian.
I guess because it's like having big glutes because you like lift
'Cause you're
heavy
strong
weight with it
and
and
you
strong and
squat.
stuff like that. Like
Yeah, that's different.
yeah, that's totally different. But like literally, Kim Kardashian's butt is just big for the
Yeah.
sake of being big.
Yeah, but you're a CrossFit guy, and
Yeah, fair
you're
enough.
very much like function is your
Yeah.
main goal, and you want to get stronger and better in every way, but like you're not super focused on aesthetics.
Yeah.
You're more about yeah, just going for the functional stuff. Like
There's people that come in here and they want to look good too.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a few people who lost a lot of weight. I mean, maybe that wasn't our focus, but their focus, they wanted to lose
Yeah.
weight. Yeah. So, but I mean, if you just get healthy, I mean, you just will look.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, if you take the steps to just be healthy and move well and do all that kind of stuff, the rest of that, everything else, kind of just falls into place.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And some people just have really bad genetics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not really bad, but different genetics.
Yeah.
or bad
That plays a
lifestyle.
big, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like that definitely goes into why it's such a struggle for me
Absolutely.
to like change how I look, is because like I said, I didn't do anything growing up, and it was like 20 years of
Yeah.
20 plus years of
Yep.
being sedentary with like short breaks, but
And I eat like shit. That's not changing anytime soon.
that's
You
okay.
need to
I
eat
like food.
more
It's part of your personality.
Yeah.
But like with the whole sort of like healthy at any size thing, I think that's detrimental. Like I think it's what you guys were saying, like it's cool if you're comfortable with who you are, and you should be mentally and emotionally as good as you can be. You shouldn't be hard on yourself, and other people shouldn't be treating you like shit. But I think right now there's way too much of that. Like I think we should focus more on health. Like stop focusing on, I think we said this on the old podcast.
We probably did.
But like don't focus on like stop being fat, and don't focus on like get really ripped. Focus on like be healthy.
Yeah.
Like make that the focus of just like it doesn't matter what you look like, but it matters what lifestyle you lead. And for fat shaming stuff, I like fat shaming because it works for me. I look at myself in the mirror sometimes, I'm like, holy crap. And that's why I'm at where I'm at now, where I've been eating healthy for a while now and working on that.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair point, where as long as you're taking steps to be healthier and all that kind of stuff, like we said, your size and appearance is gonna vary along whatever spectrum that is. But as long as you're taking steps to be healthy and whatever, I think you make a fair point about how when you say things like, oh, like it's just try to be healthy at whatever size you are, sometimes people might take that as you're cool where you're at. And
Yes. Yeah, people,
which isn't the point.
like healthy at any size is literally like a hashtag or a movement or whatever.
Yeah.
And like people are literally like taking pictures, selfies, and they're like 150 pounds overweight, and they're eating McDonald's, and they're like healthy at any size. It's like,
Yeah.
no, stupid.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
You're killing yourself.
Yeah.
That goes along with what we were talking about with parents being too easy on their kids. Like society's being too easy on kids these days. you know?
Absolutely. Because
It's
nobody
the
wants
same.
days.
nobody
the
wants
same.
nobody wants kids to have
Yeah, it's the
feelings
same
hurt.
thing. It's like you're fat and
Yeah.
shitty.
You know, it's not like you're gonna.
Society's like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it.
Nobody's saying that like you have to destroy some kid's self-esteem to the point where they're like suicidal or something.
Yeah.
But it's like there's no way.
No one's saying that.
Yeah, no one's saying that. Definitely not here. But like, there's no way. There's no way that like that giving somebody a push towards something is a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, and it's a fine line to walk, but like, you know, if just getting your kids involved in things, and if they don't like it, get them involved in something else or do whatever. But like,
Yeah,
to
and
be just kind of complacent about it.
and like teach them healthy foods, feed them vegetables, and like I think I was big time set up for failure, for lack of a better term, but like just growing up, like I was very much allowed to eat whatever I wanted, and I'd eat
Yeah.
like tons of junk food, and I'm
yeah.
definitely like hardline
Yeah.
addicted to that shit. And
Bagel bites. That's what I remember.
specifically bagel bites, I'm addicted to.
Specifically.
Yeah, I remember, like, through like junior high, especially, I think it was. I'd come home every day. There would always be bagel bites in the freezer, and I would cook the whole friggin'
That's a
tray.
different time though. Like in the
I would
90s,
cook
that
the
stuff was
whole
okay.
tray. Yeah, and
Yeah,
nobody
that was
cared.
the other thing. Is growing up, like everyone,
And yeah, they
There
have
was
like
a lot of stupid.
and like having
Oh,
health
dude.
foods.
You
health
weren't
foods
sitting
in
on
the
an
vending machines.
iPad 9 hours a day though.
That's
Yeah.
also true.
Yeah.
No, it was it's totally different. Like like I would eat taquitos.
The information wasn't out there.
Yeah.
Harley, you okay?
Yeah, absolutely. But like, and like having like health foods and stuff in the vending machines and things now. I'm like, oh man, these poor kids. It's just like, it's the greatest thing to have the bell rang between your classes. You run to a vending machine, grab a bag of chips and a Pepsi, which was only like $1.25 back then, and have a snack for your next class. Stuff like that was awesome.
Yeah.
And we didn't have like a bunch of, it's not like everybody in the school was obese because we had chips in the vending machine.
Yeah. Yeah, but like he said, there wasn't even iPads back then.
Yeah, no.
So
Nothing.
like I remember on the weekends, I would be gone for those 3 days.
Mhm.
And then my parents would be just like calling around.
Yep.
Oh, he's here for dinner.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
He's gonna sleep here.
Yeah.
Come back, like,
Yeah.
And school
Building-
is so
building
different
ramps.
now. Like
Had
a lot of schools, like recess and lunch they don't want kids to leave.
no.
Right? So a lot of the times recess and lunch aren't long enough to go home for lunch or go to the corner store or anything. So kids literally like they have barely enough time to like sit and eat their snack and then they're back at their desks. Like
Is that so that the school can keep an eye on
there's
them?
probably huge liability for like think of what you used to do on your lunch.
Yep.
Like
We used to do this thing where we would stand up on this hill that was by a road, and like when we would see cars coming, one of us would start sprinting down the hill as fast as we could, and we'd like time it so that the car would be right there, and they'd like slam on their brakes, but like we wouldn't jump in front of the car, we'd stop.
Okay,
If that happened to
that's
me,
dumb.
I would get out of my car and chase those kids.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh.
Kids are shitheads.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kids suck.
Kids are dumb.
Yeah, I think I heard something like that where like they only have like 25 or
It's
30
insane.
minutes
Yeah.
or something for their lunch and
that's
stuff. So
crazy.
it's like it's so little time to do anything. And yeah, we're like, I remember being in high school and just taking off for like 2 hours.
We used to go to Edmonton and miss the whole day.
Yeah, no, not a chance. If my parents ever found out I skipped classes, I'd be.
That's when the
lynched.
voice message from the high school.
Yep.
But it was always broken. It was new technology. Yeah, it must have been a mistake.
Yep. Who knows?
I was in class.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, on that note. So, Jess is pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my god!
Cody knew.
I'm in shock.
Cody knew.
That is brand new
Yeah,
information
on
to
that
me.
note. I was going to start with it, but then I just started talking about myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's due November 20th.
Are you gonna keep it?
Yeah, the fuck?
That's a valid
I
question.
wouldn't tell you if I wasn't going to.
Oh,
Is that
man.
baby for sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wanted a kid.
Yeah.
You want it?
You can tell.
No. Yeah, no, she's due November, like I said, November 20th.
Did you fix your balls?
December.
excited.
November,
Let's
December.
fix it.
Oh
Ourselves.
man.
Was this planned?
No.
Oh, you idiot.
No.
You.
But I mean, I don't know, like at the beginning, we were scared. It was
Well, that's-
terrifying. And like, I always knew, like, if she accidentally ever got pregnant, like, I didn't want to get rid of it. And she didn't either. So now we're at the point where I got excited really quickly.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And then we got like the ultrasound, and I made a video. So you guys out there won't find out until, this is Saturday, you guys will find out on Monday.
Tuesday.
Well, no, because I'm telling everybody.
Oh, I
before
see.
so you guys, most of you already know this. I just wanted to see their reaction on the on the podcast.
I'm so upset.
He's so
So upset.
he's angry.
But like so soon afterwards, like we went and got the ultrasound. I got excited like when you saw like the heartbeat and like you could see like the hands moving and stuff. You got like I don't know, it's pretty weird. Because I was always like before that, finding this news out, I was very like, no, I don't want kids for like at least like 4 years. And then it happened, and then we're like freaked out, and then now I'm like,
Yeah.
this is sweet.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm pretty excited. Yeah. So that's why we're moving. So
That makes more sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have less money?
No, so we have another room.
Mm.
Yeah. So we have another room.
Yeah. We're buying a bigger place so we have less money for when the baby comes.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man. I'm glad that's out.
You were holding that one in?
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
He
Fuck
he
you.
told me not to.
I didn't want to tell either of you two because I wanted to say it on the podcast.
Yeah,
When did you tell Cody?
pretty.
Well, because I had to get him to cover for me a few times.
So how much more do you like Cody than us do?
Yeah.
Well, I initially
Let's address
told
that
him
can of
'cause
worms
He
you
was
just
covering
opened.
for me because we had to like go to the ultrasound.
Yeah.
We had to go get a,
Right.
He kept asking me to cover
Doctor.
classes for him, and I'm like, man, I don't know if he's sick or something,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm
And
just not here.
then there's the one day I worked a Sunday for him, and all he said, he's like, hey, I'm at my parents'. He's like, me and Jess are just dealing with some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And then I was like,
A divorce.
well, I was like, yeah, I was like, everything okay? And then you didn't say anything until the next day.
Yeah. Well, and then I think because you coached for me that Monday, and I came in to work out at
Yeah.
noon. So I was assuming that you'd be like, what the fuck? I thought I had to cover for you. So I was like, I should probably tell him.
Yeah,
Why?
So have you known for like weeks?
weeks. Yeah, for a while.
She's 12 weeks pregnant now, and
She was 5?
no, she was only 8.5 weeks
Oh,
pregnant.
6. Oh, okay. 8
No,
weeks.
no, about 9.
So like almost a month.
So does,
Whoa.
does Byron know?
Yeah. Well, I told him because
no.
because it started as a scare. Like it always starts as a scare. Because it was hilarious. Jess was hilarious through this whole thing. She was in denial, like worse than I was. Like I was kind of getting over it. She was like, "No, it's not true." But she took a pregnancy test, and it was one of those ones like she'll be lying. And it, like the second line popped up, and it couldn't really see it. So she said that it's just an evaporation line. Like I looked online, and it's like 40% chance it's just an evaporation line. So all weekend she was like in denial until we went and saw the doctor. So she took another pregnancy test. It said pregnant. Started to set in a little bit for her, but for like 4 days she was like, "No, it's not happening."
Bullshit. I call
She-
bullshit.
She called me and said, "Hey, I took a test," and I thought she was talking about a school test.
Right.
And she was like, and it was positive. I was like, "So do you pass?"
Great, good job.
Good job. You did it.
So I know it was a pregnancy test, and Byron was right there, so I was kind of like,
Fuck you, Byron. I need to start doubling down on my work on our friendship. Because
"Do it."
I've just been like pushed to the bottom of the totem pole.
You're not at the bottom.
bullshit.
I haven't told anybody else. I wasn't pointing at you. I'm just saying I haven't told anybody else.
Keith is the base at which I build all
Yeah.
my other friends.
He's the foundation of all of his relationships.
No, we haven't. And Jess told Sam.
She did?
Oh
No,
no.
just today.
Oh, fuck.
Because you know, did you see her story?
Oh,
She's like, a
yeah.
friend told me, and excited.
Ah.
That's probably what that
Oh,
Did she just
man.
text her? Or were they hanging out?
You're just going to be starting fights all over the place.
Dude, I got in so much trouble because I told you.
Yeah.
Well, not so much trouble, but Jess really wanted to keep it hush hush because you're not supposed to tell for the first 3 months.
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
The likelihood of miscarriage is really high. So you don't want to tell people, and then everybody kind of knows that you're doing
Yeah.
weird stuff. Stairs, a good fall.
Whoops.
Whoops. So we weren't supposed to tell
Guess our
anybody.
lives aren't ruined
So
after
when I
all.
told Cody,
Yeah.
she was like, you're not supposed to tell people. I was like, oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, I'll wait 3 weeks.
No,
That's my
then
Jess
you just got to say like, oh, I got excited.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. She never even really did that.
No, she doesn't know.
What kind of, were you guys just relying on your broken balls as birth control?
No. She,
What was she
had
on
been-
so I
she
know
had
that
been on
Sam
birth-
cannot be on it?
She was on birth control. It worked. Like birth
Pills?
control was good, but she had been on it for so long, and she needed to give her body a break. But like she got pregnant,
And you
so like
didn't
like,
pull out
like,
any
like, like you take it for the first, like the last month you take it, and then it like stops working. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure like she got pregnant while she was technically still on the pill.
Are you gonna sue?
Fucking Jews.
Jesus.
'Cause a Jew invented the pill.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't just hate, I'm not just like straight up anti-Semitic or anything.
Yeah. It's all jokes on this podcast, whether it's Jews or facts. And it, oh god.
Oh, man.
Well,
Yeah.
So yeah, now I'm excited.
Mind
I'm
blown.
really excited about it. Babies are cute now. Well,
No,
no,
kids
not
are so
really. Like there's
stupid.
some babies that are cute, but
Yeah,
cuter.
not all babies.
I think I'm just more interested in them now. Like when like Carissa brings her kids in, I'm more like
Yeah.
okay, I need practice.
Yeah, more receptive to.
So,
that's
I
fair.
don't know.
It's actively staffing the daycare.
It's,
Right?
it's pretty motivating too. Like get pushed up. a few things that like I was gonna wait for.
Like a vasectomy?
So that's opposite. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like, oh, you're about to have a kid. Well, better push out that vasectomy so we don't have any more.
Like we're working on partnering up with Tyler. Like they have that other company, Infinity 5 Fitness.
Infinity 5, yeah.
So I might partner up with them and run like my programming and do like all my performance stuff through that, and then call it Infinity 5 Performance. So I just like I was motivated.
Yeah. Kind of gets you off your ass.
Yeah,
It's like
makes
your
it-
personal training.
Get them things done.
Yeah, yeah, and like my rehab program and stuff that I was doing at AI. But, yeah, so I mean it's motivating. It gets you, makes you get the ball rolling.
That's
And
cool.
otherwise,
Yeah.
we're not as motivated to do so.
Yeah. I don't know if we're setting the tone right for this. Like, this is good news.
This is no, I'm very,
Like, we're happy. We're very happy.
He has the exact
Yeah.
reaction I knew he was gonna have.
We're very, we are very happy for Zach. At least I know I am.
Yeah.
So mad.
Zach and
So I'm-
Jess,
I'm-
congratulations, you guys.
We're really excited.
I feel like the tone has gotten like very, very negative about children right now.
Kids are so stupid. I fucking hate kids. Anyone watching this, if you think I like your kids, like all the
fuck.
fogies from AI, if you think I like your kids, I don't. They're annoying.
You put up with it.
No.
Oh, man.
In all seriousness, like I guess I like Wermo's kids and Canouses and Carnell's and everyone.
Carnell's kids, they've been really good with them.
Yeah.
They're doing an amazing job raising those kids.
Same with Wermouth.
But
And
I actually haven't met one of those kids. I think maybe once. I met their son.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've interacted with the
Bro.
Carnell's kids the most.
Yeah.
And they're very well.
Yeah.
They're very good kids.
not as good as they think they are, though.
Well, nobody's kids are as good as they think they are.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
But especially not good enough to get into a stupid hockey fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
Right. That's what we were talking about.
Hockey fights or
Parents
hockey
being
fights.
crazy.
Keith is losing his mind.
Yeah.
Is that why this is that was the
Yeah.
we talked about this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then
I thought we were going to talk about fat shaming because that was
we actually
then
did. We actually ended up talking about it anyway. But yeah, because I asked Zach, I'm like, what should we talk about to kind of, because I knew he was going to announce it on the podcast and all that kind of stuff, and I said, what should we talk about to kind of make it kind of seamless for your announcement or whatever? And he's like, I don't know, like maybe something about like parenting and and I'm like, oh, and I'd actually had seen this video, so it kind of just worked out.
Yeah.
I didn't make that up. I'm not a liar.
It'd be funny if you did.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't see any video. I don't even have a Facebook account. Yeah, crazy. So Zach's gonna have like this half Brazilian muscle-bound baby.
I hope your baby's like super dark skinned.
I thought you were gonna say
Yes,
like
it's
fat or
obviously in her
something.
genetics.
Yeah, that's
That would
true.
be incredible. If
They're
your
not
baby's
like-
like, I don't know how it
Have you seen,
works.
Like
It's like
her
olive.
mom, like they're not like super. They're at the same color as Jess.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
No, it'll be a quarter Brazilian, quarter Kentuckian, half Canadian.
Weird.
Yeah,
Well.
there's so many mutts out there.
Yeah.
If hanging out with you was hard before you were dead.
Yeah. Yeah, not sleeping will be fun for you.
Yeah, it's the first. I've talked to a few people, and it's like the first few months.
Yeah.
Who else?
They don't know. I've been so careful not to talk about it and get information, but also not tell people.
Yeah.
It's
They
been
know.
so hard.
There's no way that
It's so hard.
Zach asking about parenting.
So, I don't like come out. I don't come out and be like, hey, so when you first had your kid, like, what did you do? Give me step by step. Go get a notebook.
Taking notes.
Yeah. No, I segued it pretty seamlessly.
Okay.
'Cause I know.
That's good. That's funny.
Uh,
That's cool.
yeah. The only other.
And then I'm sure everyone's gonna ask like, oh, you're gonna make your kid do CrossFit? You're gonna do all that
I
stuff?
don't want any questions.
Yeah.
Just like that. That's
Yeah,
how they're all
that's
gonna
all
say.
they're gonna say.
They're gonna go like this. Hey, Doug. That's what you sound like.
All of you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of. There's the annoying people. I'm sure I'll get lots of that.
Oh man.
Be fine. God, your baby's gonna be so fit. If it wants to be.
Is it gonna be born with a six-pack?
Ugh. Oh well, we have lots of babysitters, so it's good.
Who?
Everybody at the gym.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I play with everyone's kids here.
maternal people here. So
It's true. A lot of moms, a lot of families. It'll be good.
Are you gonna be a terrible parent and bring your kid to the movie theater and to restaurants and shit? Or you,
It'll depend on the movie.
See,
I know.
that's the kind of
To
stuff that I'm
Deadpool?
like.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
know.
bringing your toddler to Deadpool?
I know
My
Zach.
toddler. No, not a toddler.
Yeah.
Maybe like as like an infant, just doesn't know anything.
no, because then it'll make noise, you jackass.
Nah, it'll be asleep.
He'll give it half a grand.
So you are gonna be a
I'll
shit
put it,
parent.
I'll put it to sleep. No, no, but like that's one thing that like you see parents who bring their kids out. That's one thing I'm nervous about. Is like how do you? I mean, you'll just take it as it comes, but like how do you
You,
function normally?
Yeah.
you call babysitters is what you do.
Well, you can't when they're like a month old.
Sure you can.
You can't. But I also heard a horror story about parents who like
You can
that being said, who don't leave their kids alone for like the first 6 months to a year that they've been born, and then like somebody else goes to like hold them, and the kid will scream and then run back to the parent. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm throwing that kid at everybody I see on
Yeah.
the street.
No, for
Just
sure.
Like the dirtier the hands, the better.
Yeah.
Like that's
Absolutely. You got it.
Your
Yeah.
life is about to change.
Early on, that kid's got to get passed around a whole bunch to get accustomed to.
Yeah, and just get comfortable with not being so.
Yeah. Do not coddle your kid. That will.
It's nice. Like I'm pretty cynical, so I think that'll help with my parenting
Yeah.
skills. I don't know.
Yeah. Or it might make you worse.
And so much of it, like my mom's just like, okay, so that baby's gonna come home, and you're not gonna know shit. I'm like, thanks, mom.
Yeah, man.
So
It's.
yeah,
My sister left me alone with her 3 kids for an hour once,
Ugh.
and I'm just glad that all 3 of them are still alive.
yeah, no fucking kidding.
I mean, they were, for the most part, sleeping for most of it. But then,
That's good.
so, and then I tell this story, and any, like, if there are any, like, moms in the room, they will laugh hysterically at me for this, every time. But, so, yeah, my sister and her husband went out for, like, dinner or to a party or something, and I was visiting at the time, so I said, I'll watch the kids, because they go to bed at, like, 8 or something anyway, right? So they, my nephew and my niece sleep in the same room. They went and slept in bed. The youngest, Blake, had like his crib in his own room. And then they said, if he wakes up, give him a bottle, he'll fall back asleep, everything will be cool. I'm like, awesome, nice and easy. So I'm just watching TV. I hear him start to cry in the other room. So I grab a bottle, heat it up for however long they told me to heat it up, give him the bottle. He drinks the whole thing, doesn't go back to sleep. And I didn't know what to do. So then I was like,
I didn't read this far in the manual.
yeah, they didn't tell me to do anything after that because they're like, oh, he'll just fall asleep while he's drinking his bottle, and then you just leave him. I'm like, okay, cool. So he finishes his bottle. I take it out, and it's dark, but I can tell he's just staring at me. And I'm like, shit. And then so like I start to I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like back out of the room, and I start like leaving, and then he's like, and then he starts to like, it just makes a little noise. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna start crying if I leave. So I stayed in that room the entire time. He just kept his eyes on me the whole time for the entire hour until my
Why
sister
don't
and
you
her
like
husband
pick
came.
him up and like take him?
Well, like,
Staring at the
yeah.
Just
And then
staring
like,
at the kid.
I tried like
It's gonna blow
I did.
up.
I tried to like rock him to sleep, whatever. But he literally just like stared at me the whole time.
He liked you.
And then I put him back down. He just looked at me, and then I'm like, yeah, if I leave the room, he's gonna start crying again. I don't want that to happen, so I'm staying in the room.
Yeah. Fuck. That's scary.
Yeah.
They seem so fragile and breakable.
It's true.
Just like
Yeah.
And stupid.
whatever.
Having a
They're
kid,
not though. Watching them,
a responsibility, and a
watching them learn
sacrifice.
things.
Thanks,
You're not entitled to go to the movie theater with your screaming shithead when the rest of us are just trying to enjoy
No,
it
I
without
wouldn't.
any screaming shitheads.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, good.
Because I'm, like I said, I'm like you in that way.
Well, that's what I said.
I
I
like
said
taking him to like the,
it'll depend on the
Oh.
movie. He's not gonna bring his kid to a comic book movie because he'll want to watch it.
yeah, exactly. That's my night out. Jess can go do something else. I'll stay with the kid.
Yeah. Just to be hanging out with all the other moms in the gym and their kids.
Okay. Luckily, I like them all here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, with no new ones sign up that like we hate. Because then they'll be in my circle, and I don't want them in my circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
Probably
Yay.
gone really long again.
Oh yeah. I feel like we're over an hour,
Oh, God.
but whatever. So on that mind-blowing note, well, I think we'll call it for this week. Again, this like good news. We like this, except for him apparently. But
He'll get over it.
yeah,
And then the baby will be born, then he'll be fucked again.
yeah.
I'm looking for a new friend.
So in like
Right now.
so in like 6 months,
It's called Friender.
if
Friendster.
Zach's not around so much, we'll know.
I
why.
will be. It's not that big of a deal.
Who knows? Who knows? 'Cause he's
It's not
clearly
till, like,
he's
November.
clearly
That's a
already
long-
shaken the foundation of a couple of
That's
his
a long
friendships
ways
with
away.
this.
No,
with
it
this
hasn't.
news. Anyway, until next time.
See you next Tuesday.